we're going to talk about reporting in Horizon 2020. And in particular, we will cover 5 points: continuous reporting, periodic reporting, final reporting, potential problems you may come across throughout any of these phases, and finally some tips which might help you avoid or mitigate these problems that might come up during the implementation of your Horizon 2020 project. First, continuous reporting. Continuous reporting, and what you see right now is a screenshot from the Funding and Tenders portal, participant portal, how you call it. Continuous reporting is a process that is launched as soon as your project starts, your Horizon 2020 project starts. If it starts on the 1st of May 2019, as in the example here you see on the screen, this project started on the 1st of May this year, then this module on the portal will be launched on the same day. It will become available. Before that, another module was available, if you remember. That's the grant agreement preparation module, which facilitates the grant agreement preparation process. It allows you to upload data, sign the grant agreement. Everything is online, as you might already know. And then also project implementation and management, grant management, as they call it here, is also conducted online. So continuous reporting module is launched. What does this mean? This allows you to again enter and upload certain information and documents and submit them to the EU, or inform your project officer on the various aspects of your project. This is the screen that comes up when you click the continuous reporting button. Let me go back and show you here. So if you click the continuous reporting data link, then it will open this window, and you see a number of tabs. Now let's focus into this. Under these tabs, you can click each of them. There are fields and windows which can be filled in. You see different signs here. Sometimes there's a cross, like a stop sign. Sometimes there's a green check, and there's also a yellow exclamation mark. These have different meanings. If it's green and it's a check, then it means information under that tab is complete. If it's a red cross, there is something is not complete. If there is an exclamation mark, that means there is incomplete information. But in case of submission of a report through this system, like a periodic report, it will not block the system, but it still requires attention. So it's recommended to fill in that section as well. Now, as continuous reporting phase is on, as it's open, you can edit each of these sections. There is one thing which might be confusing, is that when the periodic reporting time comes, which is when you have to submit an official report, periodic report on your activities in your project over the past 12 months, 18 months, depending on how many periods you have in your project, the same kind of module will be launched. And at that point, you will have to actually fill in all of these sections, and this will constitute part of your periodic report. I will come back to this later, but it's just a side note, because there's an overlap between continuous reporting and periodic report in this respect, in terms of these online sections. These tabs, they are identical also at the periodic reporting. So, meaning during the implementation of your project, from first day and throughout the upcoming weeks and months, out of these tabs, what you need to really keep up to date is the Deliverables section, the second tab you see from the left. Deliverables, Ethics, Data Management Plan, and Other Reports. If you go to this tab, now I won't go to it, but if you click that, it will open another window with the complete list of deliverables that need to be submitted at some point during the project implementation, and there are specific deadlines for the submission of these deliverables. This is the section where you go and upload a deliverable and submit it to the EU. Remember that only the coordinator can press the submit button, so while the partners can upload their deliverables, the coordinator needs to submit the deliverables, forward them to the EU, and the project officer will be notified that a deliverable was submitted. Likewise, if a deliverable is not submitted within the deadline that is indicated for it, then the system will also put a warning sign that it's delayed, and likely that the project officer will also be notified of this delay. Now, so until your first periodic report time comes, we recommend keeping an eye, obviously, on the deliverables and uploading them on time and submitting them on time. And also the milestones, which also have certain deadlines, that can be updated, and you can keep up to date that section as well. The rest do not have to be regularly updated, but it could be suggested also to update all this information. There is one question which could be addressed right now. Continuous reporting. When should gender be completed? Gender, for example, it's a good question. This is to be submitted with the periodic report because it concerns the number of female, male researchers and other female and male participants of the project who are not researchers but other category staff who are actually paid from the project. So the actual project staff actively participating, and they are paid by the project. So this information, precisely, you will have it at the time of periodic reporting, so only then it should be completed. And this is for statistical purposes only. Now, let's go ahead to periodic reporting. When the periodic report time comes, another module will open or appear in the system. So continuous reporting will still be there, but it will be under this. Now you don't see it on this in the screen. In fact, just a side note, you cannot see it here anyways. It's in reality also not there because this is the final report, so continuous reporting is no longer available for this. But if it's the end of the first period or one of the interim periods of the project, you will still have the continuous reporting module available, but underneath this, on the top, we will have the periodic reporting module available. This is launched as soon as the period is closed. Imagine you have a 3-year project. It is typically divided into 2 periods.